Satyajit Ray was an Indian filmmaker, movie director, music composer, writer, publisher, illustrator, and lyricist who is known as one of the greatest filmmakers of the 20th century and is also responsible for telling largely untold Indian stories in cinema. Over the course of his career, he directed 36 films and also wrote novels as an author, worked as an illustrator, and composed music. He was born on May 2, 1921, in an intellectual and affluent family in Calcutta, India. His grandfather was a distinguished writer, painter, a violin player, and a composer. His father, Sukumar Ray, was also an eminent poet, writer, and illustrator. He got lessons of art at Vishwa Bharati University at Santiniketan. His mother was a great admirer of Rabindra Nath Tagore. Ray directed several movies such as Pather Panchali and Charulata, and many more, for which he got both national and international acclamation. He had good knowledge of Western art as well. He wrote many short stories for young children. Pather Panchali, the first movie of Ray that released in 1955, won several international awards. Feluda, the famous fictional private detective, appeared in a series of novels and stories written by Ray. The character of the fictional scientist, Professor Sonku, is equally popular among children and adults. Satyajit Ray was honored with several prestigious awards, including Indian National Awards for the excellent art rendered through his films. He was awarded honorary Oscar in 1992. He was also honored with Bharat Ratna in the same year. He passed away on 23rd April 1992, and the great era came to an end, creating a void in the filmmaking industry. The director is the only person who knows what the film is about. I wouldn't mind taking a rest for 3 or 4 months, but I have to keep on making films for the sake of my crew, who just wait for the next film because they are not on a fixed salary. It was only after Pather Panchali had some success at home that I decided to do a second part, but I didn't want to do the same kind of film again, so I made a musical. If the theme is simple, you can include 100 details that create the illusion of actuality better. When I'm shooting on location, you get ideas on the spot, new angles. You make not major changes but important modifications that you can't do on a set. I do that because you have to be economical. Cinema's characteristic forte is its ability to capture and communicate the intimacies of the human mind. I had developed this habit of writing scenarios as a hobby. I would find out which stories had been sold to be made into films, and I would write my own treatment and then compare it. I mix Indian instruments with Western instruments all the time. There's always some room for improvisation. Somehow I feel that an ordinary person, the man in the street, if you like, is more challenging subject for exploration than people in the heroic mold. It is the half-shades, the hardly audible notes that I want to capture and explore. When I write an original story, I write about people I know firsthand and situations I'm familiar with. I don't write stories about the 19th century. Can anyone help me out? That's why we can't live with the one we love. Dominus omnium magister. It means God is the master of all things. I have made 17 or 18 films now, only 2 of which have been original screenplays. All the others have been based on short stories or novels, and I find the long short story ideal for adaptation. Last but not least, in fact, this is most important. You need a happy ending. However, if you can create tragic situations and jerk a few tears before the happy ending, it will work much better. For a filmmaker, an Oscar is like a Nobel Prize, So I am very happy, delighted. There is nothing more after this. I cannot hope to get anything more prestigious.